How about now? No mic sound? Is there any like... Is there any... There is stream sound, right? So you can hear like the... Okay, I was muted. Alright, cool. Couldn't join Lego race. Ah, pity, pity, pity. Alright. Start driving. There's like 1 minute of practice left. Cheers, guys. Welcome along to the stream. LMU tonight, guys. And it should be a bit of crack. I'm, yeah, excited about it. While we have this minute, let's crack open a beer, shall we? How are you all getting on? Canry Hevel, Just Jail, as the chat is hopping tonight. How are you getting on? The beer tonight, nothing too interesting. Had this a couple of weeks in a row now. Nice one, Neil. Excellent. Yeah, the plan tonight, do some more dailies. Being honest, I haven't gotten a huge amount of time to do LMU. Not competitive races. I've done like offline, just testing wheelbases and stuff. Don't really want to test new wheelbases and pedals and stuff in an online session. Switch to the Belgian ones. Yeah, I need to buy some Belgian ones. Cheers, everyone, wherever in the world you're watching. Speaking of which, shout in the chat the city or country that you're in. Let us know in the chat, because people are always surprised at how many different countries, how many different nationalities actually watch this thing. So shout your country in the wait at the pit exit. We're going to go to quali now. Okay, here we go. I need to do my quali fuel. We'll just go for like 6 laps. Start at the pit exit. For now, India, Antwerp in Belgium, Birmingham, UK. Very nice. Not in the same split. No, I'm in split with a capital SH at the start of it. I haven't done much LMU, to be honest. I wouldn't say I'm terrible at it. I just I'm still very much a rookie. The country of Quebec. Oh, Camels in Canada as well. Mars, says Dave Camp. Dave Camp, what is the crack? Welcome some royalty to the stream. I always get very self-conscious when Dave is in the chat because he's such a good driver. and I'm such a chancer. I like... one of the main bits of advice that I give to other streamers is nobody cares how good you are. I know that's a bit of a lie. It has to be somewhat entertaining, right? There have to be battles. You don't have to win every race. But there have to be some battles, right? You blag it daily. Yeah, you blag it well, dude. Buying LMU, it's amazing, man. It's really good. You're from America. LMU is... Dave, you're doing LMU, aren't you? Or you've definitely done quite a bit of LMU. I don't know, are you doing mainly iRacing or what at the moment? That's one problem as a content creator, guys. You kind of don't get a lot of time to watch other people's videos, which kind of sucks. Let's do a quali lap. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves with quali either, right? We don't want to set a blistering quali lap, and then be like under pressure for 20 minutes in the actual race because everyone else around you is actually faster. You just got a lucky lap. How do you like the 992? I haven't actually driven the 992. I dip in and out. Not enough content. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it definitely, like, from what I see, it needs a few more tracks and stuff. Oh, that's a way off track. Will that still count as a quali lap now because I had an off track? I'm guessing it will. Because it was a green one. Racing Llama with the 20 months.
The Racing Llama 41 is celebrating 20 months as a supporter.
You only like that in ad, guys.
Potato.
Yeah, it really does. I think the handling is incredible. I'm using the Pro right now, and the Pro has no strength issues whatsoever. I will be using the Sport more. The problem was mainly in Assetto Corsa, which is very interesting. Just very strange. I think the way they have it, I don't know what's special about Assetto Corsa, and it's never really the case, but they want you to send 100% of the base power in Sim Pro to Assetto Corsa, and they want you to do a lot of fiddling with the in-game force feedback gain, which generally I don't really need to do, but for some reason with the Alpha EVO you do, and that is definitely a big part of the problem that I had. The EVO Pro compared to the Alpha U, if you have an Alpha U, there's no reason to upgrade. If you're buying one of the two, just go for the EVO Pro, because you've got the USB pass-through and stuff. Off the slop on the sofa, nice one. Dave, you're a legend, man. I really appreciate you popping in, taking the time. It means a lot to the people watching as well, to see that you are, like you say in your videos, you are just a sim racer. Just like us, except fast. Cheers, man. Chat's hopping tonight. Hard to keep up with absolutely everything. Ian May, what's the crack? How they compare, I think the Alpha U is absolutely incredible. It's an amazing wheelbase. To say the Evo is a lot better than it would be an absolute lie. The Evo is lovely, it's got great force feedback, but I said the same about the Alpha. The Alpha was right up there with top tier force feedback. I actually get like those micro vibrations you get from True Force. You get a lot of that with the Evo bases. It's a hard, especially when you turn the detail up, you get that little micro vibrations that kind of almost make a noise the way True Force does. I love this corner when you get it right. Oh, I'm in P6 right now. Oh, looking at my position, and I overshoot the corner. Could have improved on it, but I think I've messed it up now. I'll read the chat on the straight now. If I have missed any of your messages, if I didn't read them out, feel free to send them again, because it's kind of hard to I feel like real 18 Newton meter. Yeah, so right now I'll tell you in a minute what I have this at. I think I only have this running at around 13 Newton meters, and it feels pretty accurate. I think, oh Jesus, what was that, Lawrence? I think Assetto Corsa was really the main weakness there, pardon the pun. But it's how they want you to send the force to Assetto Corsa. They want you to do 100% force in Sim Pro, and then do the rest in game. But then, for example, in their default profile, that's not the case. So that's what confused me the most. But that is what they told me they want people to do. Like for the LMU profile that I have loaded right now, the force is on like 13 Newton meters in Sim Pro, which, you know, it's a different rule for a different sim. The longer the messages, the harder it is to read them. Alpha Mini and GT Neo to replace the P1000 they're not terrible. They're just not a high-end pedal set, which with all the accessories and the price you pay, you're in high-end territory. That's the main reason my review came off relatively negative, was they're just priced very high. If they were a lot cheaper, it'd be a lot easier to recommend them. But by the time I got them to a nice configuration, you spend an absolute fortune. You may as well buy a pedal set that's good out of the box. The VNM, I will be testing the VNM, one of the lower powered ones. Jamie Russell, nice one, buzzing for it. Suggestion for a budget handbrake. Yes, the Moza handbrake. It's standalone USB, very easy. The Moza handbrake is really good value. I'd highly recommend that. P2000, they're good. The mBooster, yeah, totally worth it. Totally worth it. I will be releasing a video on it, so spoiler alert. But honestly, you could do, the software's not as good as SimuCube. You can't configure it as nicely as the SimuCube, but you can easily find, because you can just adjust it in software, you can easily find settings that feel good, and you know, that's all you want really. When you find those settings that feel good, that's one of the main benefits of the active pedal. Now the ABS rumble and all that stuff is really good, but the price, I mean, the price is €800 for the pedal. Brake pedal is a very important pedal, and technically for a lot of people they could just buy the mBooster pedal and run it alongside the clutch and the throttle that they already have, potentially. I don't know how much fuel I need here now. Oh, hang on. Let's just put in that much. There we go. Dante, I hope that answers your question a little bit. Just ordered a Moza sequential today. Nice one. No, I would definitely buy an Evo Pro. Not necessarily because the force feedback is that much better. VRS force feedback is good from what I've tried. I've not reviewed it, but it's just the form factor, the power through the wheelbase, all those kind of things. Oh god, what's my ignition? Settings, controls, car controls, ignition. Alright, should this auto start? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, here we go. Line up on the left. Race 1 of the evening. Wait behind slow car. Let's do this. How does the... So the R16 is good, but the force feedback is definitely not as good. Like, I would have rated the Alpha even above the R16, force feedback wise. And the Evo Pro is better again. Good luck, don't die. Erratic driving, but I have to slow down.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, car behind me got a mighty start. Oh, I went down on a gear too low. Don't just bounce into me, idiot. Just totally use me to make the corner. Oh my god. Awareness is definitely not the strong point for people in this rookie series. Here we go. Yeah, they have a radar, and you could argue that I should have given more space there, but those two cars were behind each other and off track. So I had the right to be at the center of the track. All of a sudden, they're too wide to my right, and one of them just hits into the side of me. Now, that's what it felt like when I was from inside my car, but of course, I could be completely wrong. Best GT3 force feedback for sure. I still think there are a lot of good like sims with good force feedback, and even iRacing, some cars have very good force feedback. Oh. But one of the reasons I use Assetto Corsa for my review videos is because the force feedback is exceptional. It's very pure. But the force feedback in this is very pure as well. I mean, it's effectively R factor 2, right? I love how intuitive the braking zones are in LMU. It just feels now I should brake, but I'm not actually looking at brake markers, if that makes sense. Maybe subconsciously I am. I'm in P9 now. Be aggressive. If any of you like rally, guys, Flea McBaggins is in the chat. He's our rally guru, and he organizes our Thursday rally event. So if any of you do EAWRC, which it is this week, or Dirt Rally 2, which it will be next week, we alternate every week. Flea McBaggins is about to spam the links to our clubs in the chat, so you guys can join us for our rally sessions. I only stream twice a week. I do this stream, and I do my Thursday rally stream. Other than that, I'm just a normal sim racer. I don't stream every time I'm in the rig, and some weeks I get very little sim racing done. That's just the fact. That's why my reviews take ages. But sent it. Simagic P2000 compared to P1000. P2000 are a better pedal set, although I have been told that they can be problematic and can have leaks. So mine never leaked. I saw some splashes of fluid and stuff, but never had a leak with my P2000s, and I used them quite a lot. P1000s took a lot to get used to. Do I use a base shaker? I have base shakers, but I don't actually use them because I like base shakers so much they tend to influence, you know, how well I can use pedals and how connected I am to the car. So most people don't use a bass shaker, and I don't want that to influence my like force feedback reviews or my pedals reviews. So short answer, no, I don't use a bass shaker. I have some, but I don't use it. We've got a little McLaren train going here. I feel like I'm faster than these two McLarens. Under no pressure from behind right now. Oh, get the apex, damn you, Lawrence. Oh, go green. Ah, feck it. They must have gotten track cuts as well. It is louder than most bases, Darksea. So I get, when because I test the wheel bases without sound as well. And it makes quite a lot of noise compared to a lot of other wheelbases. Not like clickety-clackety like a Logitech bass, but it does make noise. Alright, let's go for the overtake here. Would I choose? No, I would choose the SimuCube. Main reason being the SimuCube software is nicer. And I'm not a huge fan of the mBooster base plate. Also, I'd probably use the mBooster brake with other pedals. I wouldn't use the CRP2 pedals. I just don't think they're that great. They actually let the whole package down a little bit. Alright, how long's left? 13 minutes left. We've loads of time to overtake these two cars. That was good awareness. Get the cut back. Nope. Not today. Eamon Tully was the crack. Oh, that's a cut. That was silly. I need some fifth gear beer here. Fifth gear. I would definitely stick to the Alpha U, personally speaking, because it's a lot of money to, like, if you, oh Jesus, if you have a buyer lined up for your Alpha U and you got a decent deal on the Evo and you fancy a change, then by all means go for it. I've got way more fuel than these cars ahead of me. We're all good, Eamon. How are you getting on? Oh, I nearly went through the back of him. Oh, come on, Lawrence. I have the pace. I should be in P6 here, guys. Too much farting about. Oh, here comes P7. Oh. Cheers, Bruno. So I don't know if you saw what happened there, but that car just got absolutely punted. And he took a weird line there. I thought he was going to take me out. He must have damage. Now I'm in P6. And the rest of the race could potentially be quite lonely. But let's concentrate on getting some good laps on the board. We're going to dive straight into the LMP race right after this. Roasted. How are you all getting on, lads?
You have entered the potato zone.
Oh, I'm still not seeing the flipping. Sorry, Twitch. I'm for some reason I'm still not seeing the Twitch chat. So I just saw on the stream preview that there's a Twitch message. So sorry, Twitch viewers. You can chat through the Discord, or well, no, actually, you can just chat through YouTube. If you want to chat to me, obviously we can see it on stream, but it's a little difficult for me to see because my stream preview is a bit small. 10 minutes left. I've done loads of cycling this week. I cycled to work and my shins, I can feel, do you ever get shin splints? It's almost like DOMs in your shins, right? Oh, why am I messing up this corner? Jeez, I'm losing. I must be losing 3 or 4 tenths there. Oh my god. What is 50,000 rupees?
Singvi just donated 50,000 Indonesian rupiahs. Does the PHPR haptic pedals still works with SimHub if the pedal control box is connected through the back ports of Alpha EVO wheelbases?
Senivri, I haven't actually tested that yet. I'm not sure if you asked it or someone else asked it as well. But it is something that some people have been interested in. Oh, come on! That doesn't help my safety rating. You can see in the top right. If that goes green, you can kind of keep going, but... Shin splints are the worst. Paddles are starting to run. Oh my god, I'm reading too much chat. But I like you guys more than I like driving on my own. Armstrong Gaming. Oh, good. I'm good. Do you know what? I'm enjoying LMU. I'm enjoying the sim community, especially my own community. If you guys fancy joining that ! Discord, gets you into our Discord. You can turn off all notifications and stuff. Just know where to find us when you do need us. Or you can leave all the notifications on and jump in voice chat and all that nonsense. If you are looking for a community, we do Friday night iRacing races. We do rally championships in WRC and in Dirt Rally 2, and we have a Saturday night Assetto Corsa League, which at the moment they're racing old school Dodge Challengers, which is pretty damn cool. So there's lots going on in the community, lots of really nice people, all kind of I guess similar age to me. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, hell yeah, bro. Pushing the go pedal, yeah. Hey, I like to reduce the travel on the throttle, Peter. I don't like a very... Oh my god, what kind of line is that? I don't like a very long throw throttle. Guys, we've got a car in front of us. He must have had a spin or something. Let's go catch them. Let's go hit some apexes for the first time on the stream tonight. I know it's not been too bad. Up into P6 in rookies. I'd like to be doing better, but who wouldn't? Nobody's like, oh, I'd love to get a P6 today. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. It depends on the split you're in and stuff. 4.5 seconds to the car ahead. How's the new base? It's great. It's really good. Really like it. But I think people need to also consider the fact that I love the Alpha. I love the Alpha. I love the Alpha Mini. And I love the Alpha U. I think they're incredible pieces of hardware. I think some will be curious and they'll traverse, but in a couple of weeks we might get some people saying, I don't know why I upgraded to the Evo bases because my Alpha was pretty good. We might get that. But the USB pass-through is a big seller. Very, very big seller. Yeah, see, the Zeus wheels aren't going to be compatible unless it's MagLink, maybe. But I don't think they're going to be compatible with... Well, they're definitely not going to be compatible like just normal pass-through. Oh my god, what a line, Lawrence. They might be compatible with MagLink. I honestly can't say. The new Evo is awesome, but you sent the Sport and went straight back to your Mini. Armstrong Gaming, can you explain that in more detail? Why did you do that? Because that is one of the findings that I had on my video, but I just want to know what your reasons for that are. I find it interesting that you got the new Evo and went straight back to the Mini. So you got the Sport. So I'd love to know more about that. The Mini does have more power than the Sport. Get some bit of the apex. A late apex is better than no apex. I sure hope Armstrong Gaming is typing a big long message. So, honestly, I don't know any insider information, Goofer. I don't know if there's going to be a Zeus base. I thought that the Zeus range was just the modular steering wheel. I could be completely wrong. I haven't even gone and Googled it. I've heard people talk about the Zeus base. So... but they're all just people in comments of videos. I haven't heard anything like that from Simagic. I don't think so. Cleaner force feedback. Mini feels a lot stronger. Yeah. So... yeah, and I very much looked at the whole thing as a potential upgrade. Could you upgrade from the Mini to the Sport? And to me, personally, it just felt like a downgrade. That's why, ultimately, my findings are just go for the Pro, because the prices aren't that crazy different. I haven't tried the 12 Newton meter, but I think that people eventually might be left lacking. I don't know. Went from the R5 to the Alpha. I'll read the rest of that in just a sec. Now these dropped. That car ahead of me is really getting away, isn't he? Now I'm not really pushing it either. Yeah. Oh, I don't think anybody, even on... because I watched some people's reviews. I don't think anybody is, like, saying that the alphas were bad. A warning for those using Simagic, they causes everyone to lose profiles. Yeah. I actually... I do so much messing around with force feedback and wheels and bases that I don't actually save profiles anymore. I know that's weird. But I tend to just adjust stuff on the fly. Sometimes I'll have like an Assetto Corsa and an iRacing just to switch between the two. But that's really only when I get sick of manually tweaking and having a different force feedback profile every single time. 1 minute remaining. God, this simulator is just so good. Do I use... no, I do not. get through this corner and read the chat again. My brain likes the hard way. Do you know what? Sometimes Armstrong Gaming, I feel the same. Part of it though is people ask me for my force feedback profiles the whole time, and in my Discord I do give them to people, but publicly I wouldn't go making a video anymore because stuff just changes so often. 3 months later someone's saying, oh, this feels like a bag of shite, and I'm not going to go back and test it to see if it still feels good or not. Can't be bothered with that. Did I try the app yet? No, I did not. At the cost of the Pro. This, oh, 1 lap to go. Did this guy think it was over? This guy thought the race was over. Oh my god, I think he thinks the race is over. Here we go. This is the guy that disappeared into the distance. Alright, let's keep him behind because he is definitely a second a lap faster than I am. Oh, he's spinning behind. Oh, was that a back marker maybe? Oh yeah, that's a back marker. Sorry, got my hopes up. Oh, that's way off the track, Lawrence. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat. I got too excited. Thought I was getting a generous free spot. Turns out I can't read my relative properly. That was P15 and not P5 that was spinning out there. Something's better off not in the video, yeah. People message me, and if I'm at my PC, I will definitely send whatever I'm running right now, but I won't claim for it to be the best profile or whatever, or for them to be perfect settings. Are they going to be released? So I don't know, Senivri, I don't know if there is going to be a Zeus range. Someone might have answered me in the chat. Let me scroll back up. Nope, nobody said there was going to be a Zeus range. Depending on the sim. Okay, let's get out of this. Exit. P6 in that race. That was alright. I didn't have a perfectly clean race though. Back to online. And if I go here and then back into online, daily online, starts in 22 minutes. Oh man, is there not one on right now? I thought there'd be another one starting right now. Okay, do I have to do more GT3? The prototypes is in 52 minutes. All right, more GT3 it is. How would you compare the Logitech G Pro? Logitech G Pro aren't even in the same league as like P1000 would be like smack bang in the middle between the P2000 and the G Pros. The P2000 are a better pedal set. Again, they do give some reliability issues. I'm gonna have to. I could have sworn there would have been another race. What other free cars are there? This is not a free car. The McLaren is free. The Ford Mustang is free. The Chevy, not free. The BMW, not free. So I only have free content right now, guys. I'm going to stick with the McLaren for now. Try and get a little bit better with it. They reduced it to only 2. Okay, interesting. Moped. Cheers. Yeah, I'll give a quick shout out to the sponsors. That's not a bad shout, guys. Thanks a million everybody for being here in the chat. You're absolute legends. Do I have the PHPR? Yes, I do. Yeah, they're great. Love them. Probably my favorite haptics. Do LMU ever have sales? I do not know. Renovatio. How long have I been playing LMU? Like 2 weeks. This is actually, that was only my fifth ever online race. So not many races done by me. Still having FFB issues. So convoys, what it seems to be for any Assetto Corsa application, you need to set the SimPro software to 100 and reduce the force feedback within AC. Now, that's weird. I haven't fully tested that, but that's what they told me today. Because I had some issues trying to tweak drifting profiles. You've got the P2000, never had any issues. Yeah, they're very good. Very good. I love LMU. LMU is amazing. So good. So good. I have to cough. I have a bit of a cold going on, guys. We had a renewal earlier, didn't we? I think it was Llama, was it? So we're up to 44 members now. So legends. Huge shout out to my sponsors. We will be going out practicing in just a minute here, guys, for the next race, which starts in about 19 minutes. Isn't that how you should do it in every game? Setting max. See, their profiles suggest that you shouldn't. So usually, Senevri, I go for the profile. Like, let me show you here. In SimPro Manager, I'm on the LMU profile here right now. Okay. If I click for Assetto Corsa, which is here, see the way the way they want it is it's at 50%. That's the force feedback at 50%. So I assume that that's what they want, but it turns out that's not how it works. So maybe these settings are just not great. And same in LMU, 70% is what they have it at. They don't have it at 100% and then you adjust it in game. So that's kind of the confusion there. Simagic's great. Really like it. SimGrade VX Pro pedals. I have not used them. Recommend upgrading from the V3 pedals. What's your budget, Mike? It all depends on budget. There are many options though, and there are many pedal sets that are better than the V3s. Back to the members. I was giving a shout out to the sponsors, guys. Channel sponsors, !SimStaff. If you want to earn money in sim racing in your local area, I know that sounds way too good to be true, but guys, I know people who have done this, who've registered with this, and then like their local racetrack might have a sim activation event. And because they knew about how to set up a simulator or how to, help someone get into a car in LMU or whatever, they get to stand there all day, get paid, be in the middle of a motorsports event with free entry, often get hotels paid if it's like a certain distance away, and you get paid. !SimStaff, get to their website and register with them wherever you are in the world. They're looking for loads and loads of countries where they can do these activations. So, !SimStaff. Do you recommend Asetek Forte or the Evo Pro? Personally, for me, I prefer the Simagic steering wheels, so I would go for Simagic. The Forte force feedback is incredible. Those third-party, you legend.
Are you threatening me? I am Cornholio.
Camille, thank you so much. Though if you're using a third-party wheel, I would have traditionally said Asetek because they've got the USB pass-through with their QR, but now Simagic has the QRA, so Simagic now has a level playing field again. I would just have to go with my heart, and Simagic for me looks nicer and they've got nicer steering wheels. That's probably the main reason. Forte is still absolutely incredible though. If I had to use a Forte for the rest of my life, I would love it. And the Invicta steering wheel is absolutely gorgeous. P2000 versus Ultimate Pluses. I have not reviewed the Ultimate Pluses, Camille, unfortunately. I have used them though, and they're fantastic. I think I would go with the Ultimate Pluses. I think. Don't quote me on that. John Rambo, what are you wowing? What's wowing? I hope I didn't say anything stupid. Cheers, Gio. Next sponsor is Coach Dave Academy. You might be familiar with Coach Dave Academy. They've got a great app called Delta where you can monitor your laps. I can actually show you guys here that I have Delta running in the background. I'll grab it here. And Delta is keeping track of all my laps, and I could actually go and analyze the telemetry, my track position, but even better than that, I can actually compare it to a reference lap. So if I get a reference lap here from a race, let's say a professional person, so Gregor Schills, I can see exactly what their line was and all that. I can see the individual sectors, hear the overview of it. It's absolutely incredible stuff, guys. And that's just the Coach Dave Delta app. It's pretty damn cool. PS4 for iRacing. Still considering that mBooster. Not a big fan of the CRP2. Yeah. mBooster, you can't. The mBooster is mountable to other wheel decks. So, like, if you have a generic pedal plate, you will quite easily find ways to mount that mBooster, and it can live alongside your existing pedals, where you just take the brake out of your existing pedals and put in the mBooster. You just need an extra USB port and stuff. You love your CRP2? Nice one. The best, like Will Ford often says, the best hardware is the hardware you have. GG Machines, if you're looking for a custom gaming PC or sim racing PC, !GG. They're based in Ireland, but they ship all over Europe. SimRaceCity.com, based in North America, in Texas, in Austin, Fort Worth, and they do turnkey sim rigs. And Air is my broadband provider, only available in Ireland, !Air. Take it easy, Camille. Thank you so much for the gifted as well. The absolute legend face. Yeah, all right. You guys aren't here to hear me talk. Dallas Fort Worth. Is it Dallas Austin Fort? Is it? Is it Dallas Fort Worth? I'm confused now. I thought it was Austin Fort Worth. What? Is it Dallas Fort Worth? I don't know. Go look at their website. What do you think about active pedals? In general, they're fantastic, but not necessarily for the reasons you think. They don't feel better than elastomer pedals. In fact, I set them up to feel like pedals that I like. That's just what I do. Now, things like the clutch, setting up a clutch is unbelievable with active pedals. It's so amazing. And throttle, getting the right throw and all that. I actually love it for those two. If I had a brake that was already set up well, I don't mind having an elastomer brake. The nicest thing is the ability to just adjust them on the fly without having to climb under your rig. So active pedals, the mBooster pedal at €800, I think is a great deal. I know it's a lot of money, guys. I really know it is. But you wouldn't even be asking the question if it wasn't for... What's this about? Oh yeah. It said it was flashing up on the screen that the session was about to begin. The V&M wheelbase, no, they are sending me one though. They're sending me the whatever the one in the teens is, because I said most people aren't interested in 25 plus. Hopefully that answers your question, Michael. Let's see over here. Nobody coming. All right, let's do this. Camille, what a nice guy, guys. A gifted sub, and was Ray something got the gifted sub. They're not easy to adjust. Interesting. Review for the tube. What is the crack? How are you getting on? How's life with you? Did you say you ordered an Evo wheelbase, or did you have one? Review for the tube. I'm not sure. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it if you've gotten time with it, because I'd love for people in the chat to hear you have the pro. Lay it on the chat. Tell the chat what you think of it, because I know you have opinions. I don't mind if your opinions differ to mine. I think that everybody should have as many opinions as possible. Like it more than your Invicta. That is interesting. Yeah, it's surprisingly good. I'm not the Invicta does have great force feedback. I think from a quality of life point of view, I do prefer it to Invicta. It's probably right now, if I was to buy a wheelbase, knowing everything that I know, let's say all my hardware failed and I'm no longer a reviewer, people no longer send me bases. If I had to buy a base, I'd probably buy the Evo Pro. You know, over your ultimate, okay. But I'm one who likes responsiveness, details, the slip effects. Don't forget to use my affiliate links as well, guys. !shill. But only use my affiliate links if there's actually a reseller in your area that sells them. !shill in the chat. There are discount codes in there as well, so you might actually get a nice little discount as well. Especially if you're ordering a few bits. So, Geo22, I don't know. Review for the Tube, you might know. Because you pay attention. Is there a Zeus base coming? Or am I correct in saying that Zeus is just the modular steering wheel system? Because quite honestly, when Evo came up, I thought there was going to be an Evo Neo. I thought there was going to be an Evo Alpha and an Evo Zeus. That's what I originally thought. That there were going to be 3 ranges and that the GT Neo and the Neo X, that they were just nicely setting up for a specific range so that they could compete directly with what Asetek is doing. Evo 9 Newton meter, yeah. This is still practice right now. Yes, Senivri, keep bugging me about that because that should be an easy enough thing for me to test. You heard it on Dan's live. Well, if Dan has it on his live, I might have been told, but see, I get told a lot of things by companies and they don't necessarily always come to light. So I don't pay a lot of attention for stuff that isn't stuff that I can talk about with the general public, if that makes sense. I just don't want to be, you know, I don't want to know too much. I love giving advice. I love when companies look for my feedback before they've even, you know, built a product or whatever. I absolutely love that, but I don't like harboring trade secrets. I don't know if it's Zeus. Yeah, because, see, the thing is, review for the Tube, so many people have said it. I even saw it on people's videos that they were talking about the Zeus range. It's like, geez, that's weird. Because I don't know if there's much benefit in having multiple ranges of DD wheelbases. I don't think that's actually beneficial for a company. I think you need to have one and put all your eggs in that basket. Kind of similar to what Asetek has done. I think Asetek's structure is quite good.
DC5 Jack is celebrating 29 months as a supporter.
Legend, DC5 Jack. How's it going? I loved my DC5. I always love seeing your name. It just gives me good feels about my DC5 back in the day. Yeah, like I would comment, like review for the Tube. The Pro has a much better range than the Sport, but I capped it because it got to a point where I'm like, I have enough. So I agree that 23 is just too much. You need pedals, you're sick of doing research. Lay it on us, Nate. We are here to help. I've got 1 minute and 51 seconds until the race starts. Lay it on me. What's your budget? Anyone use the SimJack? No. I haven't.
You have entered the
I had some people
potato
say
zone.
that I need to just, get over it and that the naming isn't that confusing. But I am so sick of talking to people and talking about the Simagic Alpha, which is a wheelbase, and they're like, oh, which one? I'm like, no, the Alpha. They're like, yeah, but which one? Is it the Mini or the Ultimate or the one in the middle? I'm like, the one that's called Alpha. And now I have the same problem with the Evo. The Simagic Evo. Oh, which one's that? That's the one that's called Simagic Alpha Evo. Yeah, but is it the 9 Newton meter, the 12 Newton meter? Like, oh god, I wish the naming was just simpler. It really, really bugs me. Because when you're being asked, 5, 6 more questions a day, especially now, you just have to be extra clear. You've got loads of extra words that you shouldn't need. Bartholomew, what is the crack? Trying not to spend over 500. That's all. Are you looking for 2 pedals or 3 pedals, Nate? Because that always makes a big difference. 2 pedals and 500 is a very healthy budget. 3 pedals, it starts getting a little bit tricky. V&M pedals are... I actually like the V&M lights. The V&M lights are good. You never use clutch. Okay, if you have 500 to spend and you don't need a clutch, in my view, SimLab XP1 pedals. Done and dusted. I think they are about the 500 mark. You will never need to upgrade again. Yeah, John Rambo, I'm just convinced by them. I think the price point that they're at is probably €200 lower than where I would have expected them to be, given how pleasant they were. I think the adjustments are good. I haven't tried any Simpson. Oh, there we go. I haven't tried any Simpson pedals. I'm registered. Event starts in 3 minutes. Why is this saying practice server? Read they were good for the price. They're 400. Yeah, Nate, go for it. You have 2 clutches on your wheel. Absolutely SimLab all the way. Yeah, I've had contact with Simpson. They are sending me a pedal set, but I don't know when. Sorry for ruffling your feathers the other day. Honestly, I get my feathers ruffled quite a lot. See, my problem is, right, I keep forgetting that people see me differently to the way my community sees me. So when I go into Discord, people just treat me like another racer. They don't treat me like the YouTuber. They don't treat me... So people, when you're a YouTuber, you have to be more thick-skinned. And sometimes people say things without putting much thought into it. But I think they mean it personally. Because I'm like, Jesus, how can someone in my community be so mean to me? And then I react. So I should just not react. But I try to respond to every single comment, which is hard, but I do. Upgraded to 18 from 12, since money isn't an issue. Nice one. Nice one. Which wheelbase did you get, Convoys? You have the older Simpson. Their customer service was excellent. Nice. Excellent. You have a set spare. Awesome. Add base shakers under the seat. Yeah. Yeah, base shakers change everything. You're really speaking about every review besides you and Dart. Cheers. Evo 18. Nice. First sim setup. Ah, sure, look. That's amazing. ASR 4 chassis. You are absolutely killing it. You've got amazing hardware. Very, very nice. Super happy here that you've seemingly gelled with the Evo Pro. So, I'd never not gelled with the Evo Pro. Let me make that clear. I didn't gel with the Evo Sport. I think it's too weak. Even in iRacing, I don't think it's an upgrade from the Mini. So that's kind of my issue. And the 12 Newton meter, I think, is good. Probably. I haven't used the 12. But I don't think it's enough to not need to upgrade again down the line. So, given the price difference, because the price difference is small, right? The amount of Newton meters you get per dollar is just amazing with the Pro. So, it's easy for me to just say, get the pro, get the pro, get the pro. If you don't have the money, you're not going to be disappointed with either of the other two. But at some stage down the line, when you do have more money, you might say, maybe I'll upgrade. You'll easily sell your Pro or your Evo then. Absolutely no problem. You're getting the Zeus. It's hard not to choose the Evo Pro. Yeah, it's just really good. 249 registered, guys. I'm just looking in the background here. 249 people registered for this GT3 race. LMU is absolutely killing it, guys. It could have just had a peak and fallen off, but this is insane. Like, great numbers. Can we call you Zimmy? We just need to force a name for the middle child. Standard is what a lot of people are calling it. The Evo Standard. Stick with expert. So yeah, you were. I think you were saying that, Chad, weren't you? Expert freeloader. You got the inside scoop. Quality. All right. Why can't I join the event? Here we go. Joining. That music was a little bit loud. Your loading isn't free. Just Jay, you're in India. Jeez. You're in... That's the Bangalore time zone, is it? I believe. Is that that's 4.5 hours ahead of us right now. So that would be around... about right. Your loading isn't free. 6 lobbies midday for the beginner races. No way. That is insane, guys. No way. Can we Hevel? And Chad, you will love this. Chad has, just in case I'm confusing with another Chad, you're the one with the spreadsheet, right? I'll say no more. I'll give you a chance to answer in the chat there. Are you Chad with the spreadsheet? Yes, you are. Simmy. So Canry Hevel is Simmy. He's one of my main admins. I cannot wait. Legend Chris Jackson, thank you for the sub. I cannot wait to show you Chad's spreadsheet. It calculates exactly how many Newton meters of force you get per dollar you spend on a wheelbase. And it's a full list, effectively, of all wheelbases that exist on the market. It's so good. It's so good I've been tempted to do a video on it. George Hughes, what is the crack? Welcome along to the stream. It's so good, Canry Hevel. It's amazing. I just love it. I love when people go to extraordinary amounts of effort for themselves and it ends up being useful to other people. That's how this channel started. And I just have so much respect for that. You could, like that, no word of a lie, Chad, I don't know if you have any interest in doing content creation, but you could do something like that once, maybe twice a year with zero pressure on yourself. You can create a little 5-minute video on it and people would be like, oh my god, this is insane. Who's this Chad guy? We're gonna subscribe because this is peak nerd content. I'm all good, Jared. Enjoying LMU. Having to do GT3 again though. I was hoping to hop into a prototype car, but there wasn't a prototype race. Chad was the one who told you to go for the 18 over the 12. Nice. In the Simagic Discord where I just end up arguing with people. Or people end up arguing with me. I'm not even sure. Interesting idea. Chad, I'm not even joking. I am not even joking. I feel like with that mindset, you don't even have to show your face. I would speak on it, and it doesn't have to be polished because it's people who would be there for the content, right? Arguing is all about love.
Potato!
M Mullen, cheers for the sub. Speeding in the... Oh, you can't just clear it, can you? You have to go into the pits. Damn it. Nax, you legend, thank you so much. Nax with the big 4 next to his name. And Flea, have you noticed the big 5 next to your name? Guys, everybody give a big grats or +1 to Flea McBaggins, who recently passed his 5-year membership milestone with the channel, which is insane. 5 years of being a financial supporter and just an unbelievable supporter and real life friend at this stage. Well, now at an early stage, I guess. Just unbelievable support through thick and thin. Not just financial, guys. Emotional support as well. Flea the dinosaur. 5 years. Insane. Oh, that's a bad line. That's a bad line. So I need to know where the pit entrance is. I'm guessing it's kind of easy here. I'm not going to get a good quali lap in here, am I? Because I'll have to do... I'll only get one lap at the end, maybe. Where's the pit lane? Here it is. Is this it? Yes, it is. Oh, I went in the wrong pit lane. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Entries after the last corner. Yeah, yeah. You can tell I'm an LMU pro at this stage. Just happy to be here. Flea is the person who invented the... Oh, it's just a drive-through, isn't it? Oh, it is a stop-go. Shit, 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 shit. It's an actual stop-go. Why? Oh yeah, that's my timer. This channel brings us sim racers together. Shout out to all my heel and toe brothers and sisters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One of the things that I say to people in my Discord, because I'm a part-time content creator, guys. I have a full-time job. I have 2 young kids. I am not one of those full-time streamers or full-time content creators. And there are lots of things that I can't provide in my community that other communities can. And if people want to hang out in other communities as well, or even solely in other communities, one of the things I say to people is, I don't care where you're hanging out, as long as you're hanging out. And I think that's true to life. Just be happy for people, let people enjoy sim racing. You know, because I've raced with other communities as well. I have my own community, but I've also raced with other communities during that time. We should all be free to do the things that we want. We'll still be here. You know, when people want to, if people want to leave and come back or whatever, we're still here. You know, anybody who's ever contributed, even by watching or whatever, anybody who's ever felt like they belong in this live stream, you could disappear for 5 years. When you come back in 5 years' time, you'll be like, oh, hey, it's Lawrence. Haven't seen him in 5 years. And it's like, you'll be welcome back. Same with the Discord. Wish sim titles had party matchmaking systems. That'd be amazing, yeah. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. That would be super cool. The only thing, I guess, is that, you know, your 6K I-rating buddy could just join you, blitz the whole field. Yeah, Jackster's League should be good. I wish I could do it. We've got our rally streams though at the same time, so not ideal. We won't always get along. Yeah, but we all love sim racing, right? We all love sim racing, and we need to focus on that point. Okay, I need to get a lap in here. That is not track limits. We all love sim racing. We're here for the same reasons. Alright, this is my only shot at a lap here, guys. Currently sitting P16. Sim racing dads. Yeah. Go check out Sim Racing Dads as well. Wreckfest session. Yeah. We did. The funny thing is, right, when I first did a Wreckfest, because I did Wreckfest sessions in the early days, right, and the channel was super popular. It was COVID times, but it was utterly unenjoyable for me because everybody just wanted to destroy me on stream. So I couldn't move, and people were just crashing into me. They weren't going for each other, they were all just going for me. And it wasn't fun, and people were trying to get my attention because we were all in Discord together, and some people got, oh my god, some people got extremely drunk, and it was messy. So it wasn't ideal. I think now we're a lot more mature as a community. That was not a great lap, guys, but surely it's better than P16. Let's see here. If you don't buy 20 Newton meter bases, you're a scrub.
That time was a
P9.
1:49.26.
I don't think I'll get another chance at a lap here. Heel toe racer. Nice. That's so cool. I love that you guys have met on track. Chad seems like a super cool guy. I'm judging you basically off the fact that you went to the effort of doing a spreadsheet. I remember when we were in college, we were ordering pizza. We were all high as shit. It was different times. And someone was like, oh, we should get a 16-inch pizza. I was like, no, we should get two 14-inch pizzas. And he was like, no, 16 has more area. I was like, no. And so I did a spreadsheet, showed him how much more pizza we're doing. And like that, like you've done with the Newton meters per dollar, I did that with like the area per dollar. And yeah, the 214s were just a way better option. Pizza sheet, priceless. Yeah. Scuderino, he's just talking nonsense. Oh, this should bump us back up to P9. Yeah, there we go. P1 is only like 1.5 seconds faster. So I'm sure if I concentrated, I'd do even better. Oh, and I was on full fuel.
Go to the grid for a race start.
That didn't help. How many? I think it's only like 12 laps. So let's just go for that. Ooh, 42% isn't fantastic. Car behind me has 45. Oh shit, do I not have enough fuel? I might not have enough fuel in the car, guys. Oh shit. I'm very low on fuel. I might have to do some fuel saving. Grape. Yeah, I've messed up here. Virtual energy tight. Sheed. 12 laps. So what's a lap? 140 something? 12. 140. I think we should easily do that in 42. Shouldn't we? No, everybody else is on like 48. You're allowed to refuel, but I'll lose lots of positions because nobody else is pitting. Use clutch to save virtual energy. Yeah, I will. I'll have to. Oh, I can still go back to the garage. Can I? Car setup.
Formation lap has started.
Ah, shit! I can't! Bollocks! I have to start from the pits now. Ah. Damn it. Probably just a timing issue. Damn it. So when's it gonna... It's not gonna go green until they're like all past. Shite. Oh well. Last the first challenge incoming. Let's go.
Green flag, green flag.
Not for me. Not for me, Jeff. Come on, lights go green. Oh, I hate the disappearing cars. Way at the back here. One person has a drive-through. I'll probably have some cold tires as well now. Punch it. P18. Where are we going to finish up, guys? That'll be the fun. These are just fun streams anyway. I'm just in rookies, learning my way around LMU. Every mistake is a learning opportunity. Let's do this. P12 says Flea. I think like P9 or P8 would be possible. Want to get a feel for what this car is doing. We're going to get one position from the drive-through anyway. Oh, that's the car ahead of me, so don't get on his inside. He's going to disappear into the pits. Oh, we've got carnage. And he's going into the pits. Take it easy, Camry. Come on! Ah, that was not track limits. There will be crashes. Is this like an old school Batman livery that this car has? Ahead? The striping reminds me of it. Bye bye! Okay, bye! Up to P13. Let's go, let's go. P5. You have a lot of faith. The ghost of Adam West. The sound in this game is good as well. Let's do this. Thanks everyone for being here as well. These streams are like super enjoyable, nice and chilled. Not too many, you know, repercussions.
Time 148.70.
I was cautious. Here we go, the cutback. Oh, that should have been a better cutback, shouldn't it? Again, I'm cautious. I was definitely alongside him. In iRacing, we'd both be in the ditch. There was plenty of space, buddy. Plenty of space. He just understeered into me. There was definitely more than a car width. There could have even been 2 car widths there. His front hit the back of my car. The McLaren's amazing, V Racing. Cheers, Frank Zappa. I try to be good. Not everyone's going to agree. But that's a good thing. If we all agreed, the place would be boring. We'd all have the same wheelbases. We'd all finish P1. Got 2 red McLarens in front of us now. P12. Let's do this. Have I got wheel damage? Shite, do I? I don't, do I? Car feels fine. Top 10, says Kevin Joyce. What's the crack? Yeah, oh, I absolutely love the feeling of the car on the limit. I'm not even looking at my brake markers like... What the hell? Oh, I hit my pit limiter! No! Oh my god, I was reading the chat, I hit my pit limiter. Bollocks! That was stupid. That was just a skill issue. The top 12, says Kevin, no. If I accidentally... You hear the iRacing. Yeah. I thought there was maybe some hidden cue. I do want top 10 though. I've got 13 minutes to do it. 2 McLarens ahead of me that I'm definitely outpacing when I'm not hitting my pit limiter. The violence of the curbs, I absolutely love it. Oh, that's not unique to the Alpha EVO base. I was even getting that with the Moza R12. Oh, Andy Hendry. I raced with Andy Hendry. That was Andy. Anyone from Liga still here? He was in Liga, wasn't he? Right now, my favorite GT3 car, and this is definitely the McLaren. I'm not a fan of the Mustang. Oh, come on. Right, catching the car ahead. P9 in a Mustang is way down the road. Apexes and exits. Tommy T4, what's the crack? Did I see you messaging on Twitch? Did I see that in the preview? Oh god. I'm sorry, I can't read the Twitch chat while everything's live right now. Do you like LMU for GT3 cars? Yes, and LMP cars, definitely. But AC is still, for all of my, you know, other, if I want to drive a little VTEC machine, I can just do it in Assetto Corsa. What a move! Self-praise is no praise. +1s in the chat. Every time I gain a position, you do +1s. When I lose a position, it's -1s. Project Sim Racing, yeah. I don't know anything about it though, really, to be honest. Other than reading a few tweets. P11. Alright, let's put in some laps here. Oh! Let's go, let's go. Defense. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, he's going wide. +1s in the chat. Cheers, Kevin. It's just so on the edge, this driving in this car. It really just feels beautiful. I can only imagine once they've got driver swaps and stuff. I can only imagine doing endurance with this. It's just... it's pretty delightful. Very agreeable. What else would posh people say? I feel like this GT3 is here for the taking as well. 1.7 seconds. Up the road, 5th gear beer. Top 8, I don't know about that.
Time 1:47.97.
Oh, that's a bit wide, Lawrence. Let's go, let's go! Accidentally coming from behind, doing well. I'm enjoying it. I think that's the main thing. I'm enjoying you guys being here, but I'm enjoying the challenge of each potential overtake. I'm keeping an eye on that gap to the forward ahead, 5.7. I'm definitely going to lose some time here trying to overtake this car. And I'm not going to do anything stupid unless they open the gap. In which case... paint me stupid. No, that was sensible. Punished. Oh, yellow flag up ahead. Not unusual in this car that someone goes off the track. I understeered a good bit there as well. +1s in the chat. Did you do it? Did you do it without being prompted? That is the question. No, you did not. You failed. You like the circuit, yeah. You can still do +1s in the chat, guys. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. +1s in the chat. Every time we gain a position, +1. So you reckon, Kevin Joyce reckons top 8. What's the gap to the car ahead? Oh, I might get done here. Off the throttle, there we go. I had to really give back time there. Nice, Tommy T, Frank Zappa. Legends. Alright, let's chase this car ahead. We've got 6 minutes to make up 5 seconds. We need to make up 1.5 seconds a lap. It's not going to happen. I said it's not going to happen. I didn't say I'm not going to try. One of my favorite sayings, guys. And I know it's like a corporate cliche one, right? Well, I don't know if it is actually, because I've never heard it in a corporate environment. But one of my favorite sayings is, if I'm going to miss the bus, I'm going to miss the bus running. I absolutely love it. Like, give it your best shot. Even if you know you're probably going to fail, giving it your best shot is so rewarding. So if I'm going to miss the bus, I'm going to miss the bus running. And I think it goes for so many things in life. Let's break this problem down into a subset of smaller problems. 5-second gap ahead. Let's try to get that down to a 4-second gap. Now this person ahead of me was lapping quicker than I was when I looked at the lap times. So it's 5.3 second gap now. The 5.5 gap now. Damn straight. Very middle management. Yes, Michael R. I'm not middle management though.
Time.
But yes, it is. Oh, 48. I should be doing 47s here. Oh, I thought I was going to flip the car there. 5 minutes left. That's not a good line. Not going to close the gap like that, Lawrence. Oh, or like that. Definitely lost a lot of time there. Lost half a second. 4/10. Fifth gear beer, fourth gear. Got my timing a bit wrong there with the beer. But I got some beer, so it's all good. P9. I don't think P8 is on the cards unless there's an incident ahead, which could happen. I'll read your message in a sec. Renovatio. This is just the technical section of the track here. Oh, what is that? Where's the apex? Remember a lad in Dublin running after a bus. It just moved. Oh, shit. Damn it! I wasn't looking and I got a track limits warning. The bus stopped and he ran into the back of the bus. Oh, God. What was my lap time? Well, it doesn't even say, does it? Getting some stutters here. At least I'm not getting equipment disconnects, which is great. I am using the GT Neo, so... Oh, that camera is not even pointing the right way right now. So I'm using the GT Neo with the Alpha EVO base. I've got time behind me. You get a kind of a sense of what I see. I know my FOV isn't perfect, but it suits the stream. Kind of cool. I'll go back to the main view. Track limits are pretty forgiving, yeah. I think as long as you give the time back, you're pretty okay. I've given up on P8 here though. Oh, yellow flag. Oh, a car is off. A car is off. P8. Yeah, buddy. +1's in the chat. Or a free spot dance. Free spot dance. Muscle taters will do as well, Flea. Wonder what happened to that car. +1's in the chat, you absolute legends. I can see the cars ahead, but they're like 6 seconds down the road. Car behind is now 2.5 seconds behind. Grip. I think this is the last lap. Jaxer, what is the crack? How are you getting on? Guys, if you're looking to do GT3 racing and iRacing, Jaxer has a league coming up on Thursday nights. Oh, lads! And he drives a lot better than I do. I swear, Jaxer, I haven't been doing that every lap. Just like every second lap. In P8 here, I had to start at the back because my crew chief, aka the live stream chat gave me some dodgy advice. I'm only messing. Not really. To go back to the pits to change my fuel. I was in trouble potentially for fuel though. Oh no, I've loads left. Is this the last lap? No, I'll be on final lap now. But I've 4 laps of fuel left. I would have been okay. I would have been okay. Look at the bottom right. I would have been grand.
That time was
1 lap to go.
8.78.
I probably would have been okay. Go away with your track limits. So P18 to P8 here. Not ideal. No incidents though. No puncherino. Jackson, what's new in your life, buddy? I watched a good bit of your Neo video. Jackson, can you confirm? Because I think you said it. I'm putting you on the spot here now. Feel free not to answer. Is there going to be a Zeus wheelbase range? Or is Zeus just the modular steering wheel system? Because I was under the impression that it was just the modular steering wheel system and not a base. Uh-oh. Now, everyone in the chat eagerly awaiting Jaxer's response. Jaxer has left the chat. You don't have to answer. I'm not going to quote you, I'm just going to clip it. Yeah, I know it'll be the it'll be the best of the best, but is it going to be a wheelbase? Is there going to be a wheelbase or a singular wheelbase? Okay. Interesting. Are they going to call it the Zeus Pro? Shippy was the crack. The Zeus Pro XL Turbo 3. The best the man can get. That's what they're going to call it. That's pretty cool though. Alright, let's exit out here. Exit. Let's do this. Alpha EVO Zeus Pro. I can't believe it's not Simicube. That's what they're going to call it. Then you were right. Zeus Turbo Nutter Bastard. Hope they make it nice and slick. They're just going to put like a nuclear power plant in the Alpha Mini. And they're going to say, ladies and gentlemen, Zeus. Oh, excellent. Pick up those bits off me. You don't have to stay. You're allowed to. SRC! Exclamation mark SRC in the chat, guys. Gonna stick with your Mini. Nice one, Drobo, or Dr. Obo. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Did I get something? Did I get something? Did my safety rank go up? No. Not yet. I'm still 3-0. Finished 8. Skipped. Back off. Back to online. I think this is in 20... GT3 again? Don't tell me it's all just GT3, lads. Is there no beginner... I thought there was a beginner LMP class as well. No? This just looks like the same race. There is LMP2. When's the LMP? I thought I had it in a browser somewhere. Le Mans Ultimate Schedule. Missed the slot. How can I miss the slot? I only just finished the fucking thing. Shite. Every 30 minutes. That sucks. So would the same have happened if I went for the LMP? No, I'm not going testing hardware live on stream. No. No chance. SRC, you need to carry some magic stuff so you can buy a bunch of stuff. There is LMP, but it's not here. It says every 30 minutes. Shite. And like, I don't have the license for anything intermediate. I need SRS0. I don't know what that means. And I don't know how far I'm off that. It seems this week you've got to go with one or the other. That sucks. That sucks because this is like another 20-minute race. This is too like iRacing. That sucks. What is this shite music, Jeff? Yeah, but what is B0 though? Like what's after B0? Is S0 after B0? I know what SR is. I have to fill bar in SR, yes. So B1 is next. And what's BS? Because I thought it said BS. Oh no, SO. You need SO, SR. So what does... Okay. Oh, after that you get... Okay, so I have to be silver. Okay. I get you. See, the next race... Is this right? Daily? Shite. This is crap, like, because it's 20 to 11 now. Look at the bar. Yeah, I don't know how to open up that bar. Profile? Oh, here we go. So the bar is close. I have no wins, no podiums. I set a fastest lap. That's good. That's alright. Yeah, I'm not... Should I... like in 18 minutes. Should I go for one more? What do you guys think? Should I go for one more race? It won't start for 18 minutes though. It's going to be like an hour before that's all finished. Single player. Can you do you get safety rating from single player, from offline driving? No, sadly. No, I won't bother with single player then. See, this is going to take another hour if I do this. And I don't know if I'm that committed to a stream at 20 to 11 at night. When I have work in the morning, I have kids that will be up at like the crack of dawn. I don't know, but I am enjoying it. I don't know. All online. I kind of want to get that B1 though, right? But when a family member wants to try LMU, what should I do? I'm perplexed. What do you reckon? Frank Zappa says it's been good fun. I don't know. I don't know. Can you show us any other aspect of the game? I don't know much about the game other than this, to be honest. Bit of light practice and chats. 20 minutes. It'll be another hour though. And I need a shower and so yeah, guys, I'm gonna be sensible, right? I'm gonna be sensible. One of the rules I set for myself, and I think Jackster actually told you this, is choose a window to stream. And even if you're enjoying it lots, just stick to that window. You're obviously allowed to do it, but I've got real life responsibilities as well that I need to attend to. And cheers, Federico Silva, you legend. I think I am going to prioritize real life. We've got a real life comes first attitude in our Discord. A lot of us have responsibilities, have things to do. What I would say is, if there are other streamers watching, if you were going to stick around for an hour and there were other streamers somewhere streaming, go watch them, have fun, enjoy it. I am going to go and enjoy some time with my wife, watch some TV, gonna have a shower, love a shower before bed. I don't know. Answers in the chat. Shower in the morning or shower before bed? Which is better? Like, I know this is a sim racing channel, but this is like important stuff. Shower at night or shower in the morning? Because like there's only one right answer, but I just want to know, because a lot of people shower in the morning and you're all wrong. Before bed. Has to be. Get into nice clean bed and you're all clean. Someone's going to say morning. Both are good. Both are good. Before bed keeps your bed clean longer. Yes. Usually morning. Hot take waiting for me. Frank Zappa, if you're not in my Discord, get in my Discord. We need you in my Discord. Lads, ! Discord. If you're enjoying the people on the stream, if you're enjoying the kind of the general vibe around here, ! Discord. That's where the crack continues. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday night for anybody who's new. Go check out Jackster's channel as well. Great friend of the Potato Nation. Potato Nation, by the way, is the name of my community. Just in case anyone's... I didn't want to call it the Lawrence Dusasso community because that's like super egotistical, right? So it's Potato Nation. So check out Potato Nation. That's the Discord. And yeah, that's the crack, guys. I will leave you with we need a banging tune for the end of the stream, though. The Mighty Shamrocks. We need a banging tune for the end of the stream. Let's find something good here. I'm going to give it volume, or as we say in Ireland, going to give it holly. There are many other ways that we can say it. Give it socks, give it holly, give it welly. But that's what we do. And that one's okay. I like this. I like this. Let's crank this up. Let's go for the end of the stream credits here, guys. There I am. Super chats from Sen Avery. Thank you very much for the rupees. And ADK1N5, new follower, Armstrong Gaming 69. Subscriptions from Bruno, Chris Jackson, M. Mullen, Shippies, Federica Silva, resubs from DC5 Jack and Llama, and Ray is a member, Nightbot. And again, super chat from Sin Avery. Guys, absolute legends. See you in the Discord. Get in there, cause havoc, and behave, but cause havoc. And I will chat to you on Thursday for a bit of rally. And if you're not into rally, go join Jaxter's GT3 League. I need an !GT3 or something to send people over to Jaxter's. All right, good luck. Take it handy. And yeah, I will chat to you all later. Good luck.
You have entered the potato zone.